The 138th Annual Fairbury Fair. Race fans, I proudly present to you the 800 horsepower, fire-breathing, mud-slinging, ground-pounding UMP Super Late Models. 30 tires for $1,200 to the 138th Annual Fairbury Fair we go. Bobby Pierce going to work to the cushion and rock it down the back straightaway. Darren Friedman will file in for second. He'll jump to the cushion. We'll see if anybody can make the bottom side go. It'll be Bobby Pierce, Darren Friedman. Good battle for third between the nines. Eric Smith to the inside of Dan Flesner down the back straightaway. Flesner going to take third away from Smith. Caution now. Yeah, right here we got a screwdriver laying on the front stretch. Somebody forgot to put away the screwdriver, a straight screwdriver laying on the front straightaway. That could cause some damage. Old Joe Harlan, Steve Thorsten, Snooky Dane, Steve Demick, Mike Mulvane, Ron Donaldson. 1 in, 29 remain here at the fair. We're back underway. Bobby Pierce going to retake the lead down the back straightaway. Friedman second, Smith third. We'll see if Eric Smith out of Shirley make the bottom side go in 9. Here he comes. Good side-by-side battle with Darren Friedman. Friedman going to pull away down the back straightaway. Now Smith going to jump to the high side. Flesner's there. Weaver left in the top 5, running 5th on the bottom. Here comes Kevin Weaver to the inside of Dan Flesner. Meanwhile, Bobby Pierce, Darren Friedman, Eric Smith, Dan Flesner, and Kevin Weaver, your top 5. 6 will be Thorsten, 14 of Glenn Thompson. 7th will be 89, Mike Spatola. 26 remain. Smooth operators sailing on the high side here tonight. Open it up about a 10-car length advantage. Friedman second, Smith third, Flesner fourth. Kevin Weaver trying to get her down in the middle of the speedway. Weaver working in the middle. Flesner working on the top side. That Flesner slips up. Kevin Weaver now going to take 4th away from Dan Flesner. 24 remain. It's all Bobby Pierce so far. Bobby Pierce, Darren Friedman, Eric Smith, Kevin Weaver, Dan Flesner. 23 to go this time by. Scott Bull currently running in the 9th spot. Trying to collect that track championship here tonight. Now Kevin Weaver going to jump to the top side and go after the 9 of Eric Smith. Down the back straightaway. Problems for the 116 of Tor Mateo. Problems for John Small in 50. Now problems for the 67 of Jeff Small. He's got smoked. The big buckle lap down. Jeff Small going to go lap down. Bobby Pierce working through lap traffic like a hot knife through butter. Smith third, Weaver 4th, 5th. Oh, Flesner on the backstretch wall. Spatola going to go to 5th. 10 of the books, 20 to go. Long ways to go. Bobby Pierce, Darren Friedman, Eric Smith, Kevin Weaver. Mike Spatola, Dan Flesner, Jay Morris, Scott Bull, and Flesner slips up. Morris going to go by. Bull going to go by. Flesner might have a flat tire in the 90. Problems with the 90 at Dan Flesner. And a caution comes out for Jeff Small in 67 as he stopped on the back straightaway. 67, Jeff Small not going to be able to continue. He stopped on the back stretch. Weaver, Mike Spatola, your top 5. 19 remain on the Grizz Memorial scoreboard. We're back underway. And a good restart for the 9 of Eric Smith. He'll dive to the inside of 89, Darren Friedman. See if the 89 and 9 can make the bottom side go. Weaver going to work the middle down the back straightaway in the turns 4. Bobby Pierce, Darren Friedman, Eric Smith, Kevin Weaver, Mike Spatola. Now and Eric Smith jumps the cushion. Weaver to 3rd, Spatola back to 4th, Smith 5th. Bunched them all up. Nowhere to go for Bull. He'll continue running. Bobby Pierce, Darren Friedman, and Kevin Weaver now your top 3. 16 to go this time by. Pierce, Friedman, and Weaver. Oh, and now Darren Friedman into the front stretch wall. He jumps the cushion. Over to go for Kevin Weaver. He makes heavy contact. Mike Spatola all the way to second. Weaver back to third. Smith fourth. Friedman all the way back to the sixth spot behind Dan Flesner. Bobby Pierce straightaway lead. Spatola second. Smith third. Weaver fourth. Good battle for fifth. Friedman and Dan Flesner. 14 to go. Bobby Pierce, Mike Spatola, Eric Smith. Pierce running away, trying to hide here tonight. 13 to go. 17 in the books, 13 to go. Bobby Pierce showing away. It'll be Bobby Pierce, Mike Spatola, Eric Smith, Kevin Weaver, Darren Friedman, Dan Flesner, Joe Harlan, Steve Thorsten, Scott Bull, Mike Mulvane. Oh, and problems for Jay Morris. Yeah, right in front of the 11 of Steve Dimmick. They'll continue running. As Bobby Pierce got to be careful here as he starts to lap some cars here in the back. Now Eric Smith going to work on Kevin Weaver. That's the battle for third. Smith on the high side, Weaver in the middle, Friedman on the bottom. So Smith the third, Weaver fourth, Friedman fifth. 10 to go the next time by. 3 wide down the back straightaway here at the fair. Friedman on the bottom, Weaver in the middle, Smith upstairs. 9 to go. Oh, and Weaver broke. That was the problem. We saw some debris here in the front stretch. And Kevin Weaver broke. And he looks like a drive shaft, possibly something broke in the B12. Well, 10 to go on the scoreboard. We got debris in turns 1 and 2. Caution out once again. Who's it going to be? Bobby Pierce was in control. And they bring it back to the restart. Here we go. Bobby Pierce going to tiptoe around that top side. Spatola slips up. We'll see if Eric Smith can go by now. Car Ron Donaldson sideways. Nowhere to go for the big buck. Caution out. And we got a spinning 14 Glenn Thompson down the back straightaway. As the 4 of Mike Mulvane slowed up. Nowhere to go for Thompson as he got into the left rear of Mike Mulvane. So we'll see if either can pull away. 10 to go. Now problems for the 14 of Glenn Thompson. The big buck and Friedman single file. Did not get a green flag. Lap in Delaware double file. Will stay single file. Bobby Pierce. Here leader, we're backing away. Pierce just rocking it away down the back straightaway. Spatola, Smith, Friedman going to work to Smith's inside. A good side-by-side battle for the 4th spot. Here comes Darren Friedman again. Friedman again will look to the inside of Eric Smith. A good battle for the 3rd spot. Darren Friedman side-by-side with 9 of Eric Smith. 8 to go this time by. Bobby Pierce in command in 3-2. 8 remain. Darren Friedman to the inside, Smith to the outside. Now Spatola slowing down the back straightaway. We'll see if Smith can run him down. Spatola having problems with the right front of that 89. Here comes 9, Eric Smith. All of a sudden at 89, Darren Friedman. So Friedman will work to the inside. Smith jumps the cushion. They'll work side by side on the back straightaway. Good battle for the 3rd spot again. Friedman to the inside, Smith to the outside. Spatola second. Bobby Pierce running away, trying to hide. 5 to go the next time by. 25 in the books, 5 to go. Friedman for 3rd. He got him down the back straightaway. Smith trying to retake 3rd. Good battle door to door. They work off of turn number 4. Friedman to the inside. Smith back to 4th. Friedman out of 3rd. Now going to go after Spatola. So can Darren Friedman salvage a good run. He'll slide up in front of Eric Smith down the back straightaway. Smith going to retake 3rd. 4 to go this time by. 4 remain. Bobby Pierce going to put another lap on the 44. Mike McGuire down the back straightaway. Bobby Pierce, Mike Spatola, Darren Friedman, Eric Smith. 3 to go. Half a mile the next time by. Bobby Pierce putting it on him here in the Legion Speedway tonight. Straight away advantage. Half a mile to go. Friedman now going to go after Mike Spatola. He's found something on the bottom of the speedway here in the closing laps. Here comes Darren Friedman now. Friedman going to go after Mike Spatola. 2 to go. He's hoping for a caution. Darren Friedman side by side with Mike Spatola. The white flag is in the air. Wants to battle for second. Oh, and Pierce jumps the cushion. 1 to go. Darren Friedman at the bottom. Mike Spatola upstairs. Darren Friedman out of second. Final time. Scott Bull going to win the championship. Your feature winner of the 138th Annual Fairbury Fair, the smooth operator, Bobby Pierce. Second will go to Darren Friedman. Third to Mike Spatula. Fourth to Joe Harlan. Fifth to Eric Smith. Well, I tell you what, after he got mixed up in the scrum, I thought the car went away from him, but he comes all the way back to second. 89, Darren Friedman, a good run here tonight. 89, Mike Spatula, third. Good run for Joe Harlan. He came to fourth. Eric Smith, fifth. Your winner out of Oakwood, Illinois, the Pierce Posse team champion, 32, the smooth operator, Bobby Pierce, your winner. All right, backstretch, he's coming your way. Young man out of Oakwood, Illinois, goes to victory lane here at the fair in dominating fashion. What do you say, backstretch? His father's done it many times. And he's going to go to victory lane. How about at 32? Bobby Pierce. Out of Oakwood, Illinois. Make sure to put your hands together here at the 138th Annual Fairbury Fair for Bobby Pierce. Well, I tell you what, Bobby had her on cruise control. That top side of the cushion a little tricky at times, but if you messed up a few times, you had enough under the hood to run away from him. Great race. Good job.
Oh, thanks, man. Fairbury, you got to love that cushion. It's, it was kind of treacherous, and I had to watch it, but it's a lot of fun out there. A lot of tracks look like this, so it's a different track. You just got to adjust to it and kind of drive like an animal. And congrats, Friedman on the start. Gave me plenty of room, and I don't know, he got second in the points this year, I guess, and yeah, Scott Bull won, so congrats to him. And, it's just, I'm glad to get the win on the fair night and everything, and it's a cool deal.
Well, congratulations, and big feature win. Of course, fair night's always special. Your dad's won here many times, and now you another feature win, so good job.
Yes, thank you.
Bobby Pierce, your feature winner here at the 138th Annual Fairbury Fair. But again, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. How about a nice round of applause? Scotty Bull. Scotty Bull, your champion in the UMP Super Late Model, his third track championship. So congratulations to 83, Scott Bull, Jay Ledford, Jeffrey Ledford, and in the street stocks, Brandon Kessinger. Points are finally done. We'll crown our champions next week on a regular night of racing. And it'll be our final Alcoda Keep It Clean Series night as well. We hope to see you back here next Saturday night. Jury's Out is rocking the beer tent. Get out there on the 138th Annual Fairbury Fair. You're all welcome down to the pit area as well if you want to go down and see your favorite drivers before you head out to the fair. We welcome you back to the fair tomorrow as well, a great schedule. So have some fun, just not too much fun. From all of us here at the Fairbury American Legion Speedway, have a good night, everybody.